Okay, big dramatic changes that are actually paying off.
They really are landmark changes, and people talk about trading as a sleeping giant over at Bank of America. Post-crisis, they were not willing to take on that much risk. But then you have this new guy. He is Jim DeMare. He came from Citigroup in the wake of the financial crisis over to Bank of America, and he is really the man to watch over at Bank of America. Last 4 quarters in a row, you have the big boss, Brian Moynihan, giving him a shout out in each of the earnings calls. Remember, in 2022, they had their highest full year in sales and trading revenue since 2010. So significant jump, which has given him more faith from his bosses to bring on dozens of new people, as well as get more capital allocated to that business. Now, as Bloomberg's Catherine Doherty points out in this profile, this has led to about a 6% share over JP Morgan, which is the biggest of the group. But if you even look at its share relative to Citigroup, for example, in fixed income trading, last year, you saw a trading jump of 10% overall at Bank of America versus a 7% jump at Citigroup. So they are really keeping up with the giants.
So are all the people at Bank of America working 5 days a week? And is that the difference?
Well, you know, there's a few things.
Well, in the office.
In the office, yes. I think for Bank of America's business.
In the office.
Yeah, well, you know, I think what's interesting about the office part of the story here is that if you look at a bank like Bank of America or Citigroup, they're hiring across the entire globe. And the Bank of America and Citigroup kind of back to office story, therefore has to account for all of that. I think you're referring to another very, very, very popular story on the terminal right now, which is about Goldman reiterating it's 5 days a week back in the office. Kind of in the commercial break you and I were talking, hasn't this been known? Of course it's been known. They want people back every single day. But at the same time, you're watching not just Goldman, but other banks also keep a stronger handle on this. The irony right now, I think, is that we're at the end of August and many of the buy-side clients are not in the office. In fact, some of these buy-side clients, many of them, Ares, Blue Owl, they have work from anywhere policies. So you have people who were previously in New York that are working on a beach in Greece, for example, through the summer as they wait for Labor Day rush to come to the fore.